And it's actually one of the things we get asked the most about. But before we dig in, let us introduce ourselves and say hello. If you catch us later, drop us some love, some hearts, some thumbs, some comments. We would love to know, are you a speaker, aspiring speaker, experienced speaker, up-and-coming speaker? Let us know in the comments. So I am Kim Carson-Richards.
I'm Kat.
And we are the founders of Profitable Impact Academy. We are passionate about helping entrepreneurs get clarity, confidence, and clients by leveraging the power of stages. It's amazing how you flourish once you've made the decision to put yourself out there, whether it's on live or on a live stage in front of people. But it really helps you bring clarity to your offering and how you can help people. And that's our jam. That's what we love to help people with. So this week we're talking about stages. This is obviously, if you're a speaker, you need to find stages, you need to be on stages, you have to put yourself out there. And so this is one of the questions we get asked the most when we're doing market research, right? It's one of the things that we work with our mastermind members, is helping them get on stages and having all the tools necessary to, reach out to event organizers and get there. So today we've got 3 things we're going to talk about. Okay. So they are ask, look, create. And these 3 things are going to help you get on stages, whether you're a complete newbie to speaking or whether you're experienced and you're ready to get on more stages and you're just not sure where to find them. So let's dig in first to ask. It is shocking how few people just ask for what they want. You want stages? Ask for stages. And Kat is a pro at this, so I'm going to let her take this over because I've never seen anyone just she comes in hard and fast with the questions and she gets us on stages. It's amazing.
So really, guys, it's all about being shamelessly you, right? You started your business because you want to create impact in the world. And that means being in front of people. And I know sometimes it might seem scary, and the size of the room especially might be feeling a little bit unattainable, or those fears start coming up again, even if you're an experienced speaker and you spoke in front of a few people. Now let's think about 100, 300, 800, right? Every time your fears are going to come up again. But the thing is, you have to focus on the result that you're trying to create, right? So you have to focus on the impact that you're creating in this world. And if you think about 800 people in the room, just means that you have a potential of changing 800 lives in just 1 hour of being on stage. So here's the thing is, organizers generally, as much as there's this weird conception that people think that organizers get asked to be on their stages all the time, it's just not true. I'm an organizer myself. I've been organizing events probably for the last 6, 7, 8 years, long time now. And you'd be surprised how little people ever come up to me and ask me to be on my stage, even though I bluntly say that I am looking for speakers. And people still feel like they can't approach me. So here's the thing. Most of the event organizers are looking for good speakers, good content. They're looking to provide value to their audience. This is where you come in. This is where you can come to a speaker and say, here's what I can do for your audience. Here's what I can do for your event. Here's how I can help you. And here's what I would like. But really, you always want to start from figuring out what is that event organizer looking for. I'm going to tell you right now, most of the time, event organizers are looking for help filling the room, for volunteers to help run the event, and for really freaking good content. If you can hit all 3, you're a winner. It's really hard to say no to a speaker who can hit all 3 of those, right? Because first of all, filling rooms is work. It is a process, it is work. And if a speaker can promote it to their audience, they can invite some people over and bring their tribe with them. That's always a win-win situation. Now, hey, it's a simple ask. It's not just a simple ask of being on stage, but a simple ask of, hey, I know you're putting on this awesome event. I want to help you create impact with this event. What do you need? That's it. And just by being that person who asks the organizer what kind of help they need, you will be the first one in their mind when it comes to putting you on stage. But yeah, don't forget to actually ask to be a speaker. Yeah, you might not qualify and you can just take yourself out of that race, but why? Why do that? Let other people say no to you. Don't say no to yourself.
Yes. Oh my God, you guys, like, don't say no to yourself. Let someone else make the decision. You don't make the decision before you've even made the ask. That's just like an important life lesson. Like, just ask. If you get, like, let them decide if it's a yes or a no. Don't decide that it's a no before you've even asked the question. Okay, number 2, look for events. Don't just sit there waiting, wondering why no one's asking you to speak at their event. You have to look and find events that are going to be a great fit for you and your talk. You have to have a talk built so you know what you're going to speak about. But like, look for them. Who's doing summits? Who's doing podcasts? Who has interview shows? And then reach out to those people and do step 1 that Kat just taught you, right? But don't just sit there waiting. So many people are like, well, no one's asking me. I'm waiting to be, once I have enough exposure, then I know people will just ask. Here's a newsflash. You don't have to wait for exposure. Just reach out to people, find the opportunities. Don't sit there waiting for them to like come across your desk. Like, that's not how it works. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to seek and build opportunities for yourself. So look around, right? And yes, right now, in-person events aren't happening, but they will again. So look for the events that got postponed or canceled and reach out to those event organizers, because you know what's going to happen when they're ready to relaunch that event. They're going to be looking for help to promote it. So maybe you won't be a speaker this time, but maybe for the next one, you could be a speaker. But it comes from like starting to nurture that relationship with the event organizer and seeing like, can you help them now so you can get on the stage in the future? But if you're just sitting there waiting, you're going to be waiting a long time because probably a lot of people don't even know you're a speaker. In fact, does your Facebook profile say that you are a speaker? Does your business page say that you are a speaker, right? Like, do people know? Put yourself out there. And then number 3 is create. Of course, this is our favorite. Just create your own stage. Create your own platform. We are here on our own stage every week, Tuesday at 9 a.m., right? Like, create a stage for yourself. Create the exposure. Don't sit there waiting for someone to ask you to be on their event, in their event. Like, host a summit. In fact, we just worked with our mastermind members and showed them how to do their own summits. And our mastermind member, Jenna, like, did her own last week, right? And we know there's more in the works. So there are so many online platforms and ways that you could build and create your own stage right now. Don't think that just because in-person events aren't happening, that there aren't a ton of opportunities and ways that you can create exposure for yourself rather than waiting for other people to do it for you.
And hey, if you're doing a Facebook Live and it has 10, 20, 30 views, I just want to point out, those are 10, 20, 30 people who had their eyeballs on your content. So don't downplay your success. Because when it comes to views of your videos, imagine all of those views as people in the room. Those are big room, guys. That's a lot of people. Just because they didn't comment or interact or let you know that they watched it or liked or whatever it is, it doesn't mean that they didn't enjoy your content. In fact, you'd be surprised how many people are just lurking around and they're looking at your stuff and they're just never interacting for whatever reason. They're hiding, right? And then there will be one day when they will come to you, you will be at the event, or they'll send you a private message and they'll say, hey, you know what? I've been watching you for years and you changed my life. Mm-hmm. It'll be the moment you realize how much difference you actually make in someone's life. So, hey, continue putting out content out there. Continue creating your own stages, whether it's an online event, a Facebook Live, whether it's you going doing a podcast or being on someone's podcast, it doesn't matter. Just be visible and be out there.
Yes, absolutely, you guys. And it's so interesting that Kat is saying that, because just yesterday I got an email from someone that said they love our YouTube channel and that she appreciates the content we're putting out and she's finding it so helpful right now. She hasn't commented on any of the videos or liked them, but she finds it compelling enough to send us an email, guys. So here's the thing. Don't look at how many likes you're getting to judge whether your content is being successful, because people love lurking on social media, right? They love lurking. But consistent effort in showing up, right, and building your platform and creating the exposure connects you with the people who want to work with you at some point. At some point. It may not be right now. It could be, 4 or 6 months, But if you're not showing up for them, they have no idea if they want to work with you or not, because you're not putting yourself out there. You're not sharing yourself and what you know and establishing yourself as the expert. So create your own platform and totally go for it. So guys, so first of all, I want to say, if you're not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, you should jump over there when we're done this show and go subscribe. So we've got the entire backlog of all the episodes of this show. Plus Kat is doing this amazing series called Business Incubator. You'll find all the past episodes plus the future ones that are getting loaded still. There is so much amazing, valuable content there. Like if you were in a course, it'd be like thousands of dollars worth of content. It's just sitting there for you to binge watch for free. Like everything from like productivity mindset, getting on stages, putting together talks, it's all there. Everything a profitable speaker could need. It's a great starting point. Now, if you're ready and you know what, like I'm past the starting point and I really need to talk so that I can get on stages, we are launching our Profitable Speaker Formula course again. It's going to start in late May. And so if you would like more information, you can send us a private message. We don't have the landing page up yet. It will be soon, but you could message one of us. You can comment on this post, tell me, or on this video, tell me more, and we will reach out and let you know. But that course, it is so much more than just a public speaking course. It really helps you with the information that you need, all the little pieces that go into creating a high converting talk. Not just a talk where you're sharing your story and people say, oh, that was so inspirational, but a talk where people come up and say, here's my credit card. I want to know how to work with you. Because those are two very different things. Okay. Two very different things. Yes, you can inspire. You know what? You can inspire and motivate people for free on Facebook and YouTube. If you want to make profits in your business, you need a talk that converts. And so that's what Profitable Speaker Formula is all about. And we can help you put together a talk that is going to get you more clients. We call it clients on repeat. Okay. And that talk can be used online or offline. We are seeing our mastermind members use this formula online and it is working. They are making money right now in a time when a lot of people are struggling. Okay, you guys. So if you want more information, hit us up. We'll give you the details. I'm so glad. Oh, hey, Anna. Oh, she says, so proud of how far you've come. Can't believe I was one of the originals of $1 Million Sister. Yeah. Yes, you were one of our alumni. Time to reconnect. I know you got some cool stuff going on right now, Anna. So thank you for being here, guys. We'll catch you next week, Tuesday, 9 a.m. Thank you. I hope you were well. Head on over to YouTube. Binge watch some content. We'll catch you next week. Bye.